So today I thought I would do a little bit of a what I got for Christmas video. I've watched a couple of these from some of my favorite YouTubers, and it's a little bit of like a sneaky little nosy into what other people ask for Christmas. And I like the opportunity to kind of get to share some things about what happened over my Christmas. I didn't vlog, I did share some things on Instagram. But I wanted to put the camera down and enjoy my time, so I don't have like footage, but I do have some pictures and stuff that I want to share about my holidays, and I'd love to also hear about yours. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, I highly suggest it. It's where I can share, you know, sales, but also just day-to-day stuff that's not big enough to make a video out of, because I don't have a life worth vlogging in terms of like I work, you know, none of that's really exciting, nor can I actually film it anyways. So definitely Instagram would be a good place for you to kind of get that stuff. So I'm going to show you some things that I got, as well as a purchase or two that I've made since Christmas. And then next week I actually did a good bit of shopping the day after Christmas with some Christmas money that I got. There were some really good sales, especially at Loft. Guys, Loft's sale, like clearance sale, so good. I got so many things for under $10, and in fact some of the things I showed you in my Loft, like inside the store shopping, were even more discounted. So like that vest that some of you said I should have gotten, I got it for $12. So I will show you all that stuff when it comes in, but it's not going to be here until next week. So we'll get to that in just a little bit. But yeah, so just some information about the way my family does Christmas. And by the way, this is the tree I put up in my apartment. It's really old and really ugly, and a little bit, you know, a little bare, little some holes in it. But it's just a tree that I think, actually this is one that my brother bought from like Walmart years ago. And it's doing its job well, and you know, I put it on Christmas Eve. So, you know, wasn't exactly in the festive spirit until then. And I don't celebrate Christmas actually at my apartment. I go to my parents' house. So if you're, you know, judging the tree, don't. But isn't this cute? I do have some cute ornaments on here. Anyways, so for Christmas I always go to my parents' house. I have 3 siblings, all of which are married. 2 of them now have children, and I have a nephew that's 1.5 and a nephew that's like 6 months. And so they were almost born like a year apart from each other. And so Christmas has been different since the babies have come along, and actually this Christmas was like really, really nice. Probably one of the best Christmases I've had in a long time. I always go to my parents' house with Lola, and on Christmas Eve it tends to be me and my older sister Joanna and her husband, and my parents. We're the ones that don't have children. David's family lives in Iowa, so they don't really have in-laws they're visiting, and so we kind of get together and go out and have dinner. And this year my aunt and her 2 children also joined us for dinner on Christmas Eve, and that was really nice because it's not, you know, typically when I'm getting together with my aunts and cousins, it's all of them at once versus like our family plus one other. So it was nice to actually sit down and have dinner with them. I wore a really, really, really red sweater from Old Navy with just some jeans. And then we came back and played games and all that stuff. We don't open any gifts on Christmas Eve, but when I was a kid and my grandma was alive, we would open hers on Christmas Eve. Then Christmas morning, that's whenever my immediate family gets together. So this year we got together around like 10:30 a.m. and we opened gifts with each other. And because there's so many of us, there's 9 adults and then 2 children now, we give between us and our parents, and then we draw a name for one sibling or sibling-in-law to give gifts with. And this year I got my sister Joanna, and then my other sister Katie. She's 3 years older than me. Me and her are super close. We spend a lot of time together, and so me and her gift exchange no matter who we get. So I also gift exchange with her, and then obviously with my nephews. So most of my gifts are from my parents, my brother who got me, Danny, and then also my sister Katie. And then yeah, that's about it. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna try to remember who got me what, and I'm already struggling because I don't remember if Katie got me this or Danny got me this. Basically I had been watching some Learning to Be Fearless videos, and she had like a waiver for her hair, and it was this big one. And I've tried some different kinds, but this has the biggest barrels. So I asked for this. I think it's like $30 on Amazon. I should also say my family typically, like, everyone has to make an Amazon wish list. If it's not on the Amazon wish list, do not expect to get it. If it can't be bought through Amazon, do not expect to get it. It's a little limiting. But I used this on my hair on Christmas Day after I opened it, and I really liked it. I don't think I set it hot enough, but also I think right at the moment my hair, like, I never got it cut. It really needs to go down to at least right here. Like, I need to get the ends a good bit cut off of them, and it looked good up until the ends, and I think once my ends are gone, this will look really nice. It does take a little bit more time because you're clamping every section. And so, you know, it's going to take a while to get through my hair, but if you have short hair, it shouldn't take too long at all. So this is really cool. I got it from one of my siblings. Sorry, Katie or Danny, I can't remember which one of you. Katie got me some of my favorite dry shampoo. I like to get the brunette kind. I will say this deposits a good bit of color into your hair, and it does itch my scalp by the end of the day. But it doesn't leave a powdery like look. In fact, I use it today, and I would say, you know, it looks okay. Like, I've had better dry shampoo days, but yeah, this is a favorite. I like this brand. I got into it maybe 6 or 7 months ago when I heard about it, and it's very popular. One of the biggest gifts that my parents got me is stuff for vlogging, and so obviously I just started my YouTube channel this year, and I really want to be able to put time into it, but I don't have necessarily all the money to invest into it. So I've been filming on my phone, and in fact I'm filming right now on my phone, and it's been okay. Like, iPhones have pretty good cameras these days, but I wanted something different. I am not at the level yet where I'm asking for like a $600-700 camera, because, you know, I want to see, like, do I do it for a year or more? Like, you know, is this actually something I'm going to stick with and should invest in? But I am at the point of asking for like a $150 camera. And so this is a Panasonic Full HD camcorder. What I like about it is that it does have this. And so, like, you can film yourself and see yourself in the viewfinder, which is why a lot of times whenever I'm inside the dressing room, inside the dressing room is actually really hard to film on my phone because I have to reverse the camera. So I'm holding the screen and you can see me filming, and that's because it gives it more depth that way. But I think this is gonna be really nice, and it's small, compact. It'll fit into my purse really easily. It is more obvious if I'm out, like, filming at a store, so I might go in between, like, filming on my phone and filming, you know, with this. But I'm really excited to have, you know, a little bit of upgraded technology to film with. And I believe this also can take still pictures along with video footage. So very excited about this. Thank you very much, my parents, for helping me with it and for purchasing that for me. They also got me another big thing that I wanted for my YouTube channel, which is a ring light. So I found one that I wanted and I asked for it on Amazon. I can't remember how much this is. I want to say it's in the $60 to $80 range, but I will definitely tag everything underneath. So the ring light is nice because, you know, right now I'm on a break from working because I'm a teacher, so we have a break, you know, in between semesters. But when I go back to teaching, you know, I leave my house in the morning, I come back, it's already dark. So the ring light will enable me to film at night, and also just give me a better, like, lighting system at home that doesn't take up too much space. So that's very exciting. I mean, even now I can see, like, the lighting, like, every time I move, the light, like, you know, freaks out for a moment. So it'll be nice to have a system again in place. And my mom watches my YouTube videos, so she's been very invested in seeing me succeed in that way. So thank you, Mom. I really appreciate the investment in my videos. So this is something my brother got me. It is a makeup case. Essentially the idea is that you can just lay your makeup out, like, as you're getting ready, and then it has these pulley systems that will close up the bag, hopefully in a better way than that, and then it closes, and then when you arrive at your destination, you open, you undo the pulley, and everything's kind of just where it was whenever you used it. I don't have makeup that's terribly fragile. I only have one thing that's kind of fragile, and that's because the lid of it broke off a long time ago. I probably should just replace it at some point. But I think this will be super helpful whenever I'm trying to go somewhere and I don't want to spend 80 years putting things in different pockets of a makeup case. And I thought the print was very pretty, so very cute. This next piece is something that my brother gave me. I believe I should have written it all down. I had been having issues a while ago, like when I created my wish list, with my neck hurting, and I sleep really funky. So I sleep with my pillow like pushed up against my headboard, and I'm like, you know, like I'm really turning my neck every time I sleep. And then also with my anxiety, like my neck is the first place I feel it. So I asked for 2 different neck massagers. This is the one that he gave me. It is obviously like you just use the tool itself. These balls are like the size of a tennis ball, but they're very rubbery. And then, let's see, I'm probably gonna hurt myself because, yeah, my hair is down. Let's see, how can I do this? You don't want your hair in the way because it is rubbery. Okay. Whew. But anyways, you can kind of manipulate the balls wherever you need tension, and it like majorly pushes in because that's how it's made to work, you know, through tension, and it feels amazing. In fact, I was like, ooh, I like used it right away, and then goodbye ornament. And then I was like, you guys want to try it? And they all started trying it, and they were like, so this might end up on their Christmas wish list later on. But inexpensive. I believe you could also use it on your shoulder, etc. But obviously neck is easiest with the way that it's built. And so that was really nice to get, and I can use it anytime I have a sore neck. I had also asked for a higher priced electric massager. So I also got that. I believe I got it from my parents. This one can get your shoulders, arms, backside, legs, feet, etc. It comes with different heads on it. These are the different attachments it has. I've seen like different massagers that are kind of like, you know, they go over your shoulders, are really big, or like you have to like sit against them. I prefer something that can just kind of like press into me if I need it or want it. And so I haven't tried this yet. I don't know how good it is, but you know, something electronic that's just gonna like put a bunch of force and vibration and any kind of muscle or pain that I have sounds good to me. And so I'm excited about that. This next one's kind of funny. It's a mix of stuff from my brother and stuff from my sister. Oh God, they just keep on going. Okay, so I may have asked for a headband or 2. I got a lot of headbands. These are wire headbands, and so let me see. I'll pick 2 that kind of have different fabrics. Okay, so they're all very long headbands, and I've actually shown this on a video before, but essentially, you know, if your hair is actually all the way down. Okay, I guess let me do the whole thing and show you the right way. You can wear these forward or back. I would say if you're gonna wear it with the tails down, it's easier to do it with a friend who's there and able to help you. But essentially these are headbands that you can kind of pull up and tie, and it does little like bunny ears. Now you can tuck these in, you can wear the bunny ears out, you can do whatever you want. I saw Gabriella Fortunato use it, and I was like, oh, that's cute. And honestly, headbands like fall off of me a lot. These ones I think are a little bit easier to manipulate because it's a softer, silkier fabric, and so it's not gonna show up as like big on your head, which I prefer. But you can wear this with your hair down or hair up, and then inside of it is just a wire, so you know, you shape it however you want, and it stays on your head a little bit easier than something with elastic, because elastic headbands never want to stay on my head ever. So we're gonna try that out and see how it works. My brother also got me this turmeric soap. I had asked for this. I've heard that turmeric soap is like really, really good for your skin, especially if you have scarring. And so I wanted to try it out in a way that's not gonna like, because I've seen people make like homemade turmeric lotions and things, and it just stains your bathroom so badly. And so I'm going to try that out and see how it works. I don't expect miracles, but you know, it's a nice little natural thing to try out and see what happens. Another thing I asked for that's hair related was a new set of curling wands. Now I have like one curling wand. This one is interchangeable, and obviously because of different attachments, a really skinny rod, angled. I've never actually used this. I'm guessing what happens is like some of the curls get the bigger end and some get the smaller end. Some different curling wands with clamps on them. And then I'm also not sure what that is. It looks like it's just an oval curling wand, which I guess just change your curl pattern. So I am looking forward to trying this. If you would be interested in seeing like kind of what the different attachments do to someone's hair, let me know. I could definitely work it into some kind of video. But yeah, the other curling wand I have, let me show it to you. So I think I bought this curling wand like years ago, like probably when I was in college, so 8 or so years ago, whenever Hot Look was really popular. I mean, they still are. It's Jose Eber, and this curling wand has served me well for a very long time, but it's starting to fall apart. Now it still works, but the wires are exposed, and I just thought it was time to kind of upgrade or get a new one. It only has one heat setting. Now this has been a really good one, but I'm excited to try a different one. One of the things me and my siblings joked about is the fact that now our like Christmas wish lists are very functional. My brother asked for a lot of tools because he just got a new garage, and so he's excited to kind of set up a workstation. I asked for vlogging stuff and home things. My sister asked for a lot of like just was a mother stuff. My other sister is on keto, so she asked for a lot of keto stuff. So, you know, we're asking for a lot of functional things. One of the functional things that I asked for is hangers that you can hang pants on. So I have all, like, in my closet, all these, like, velvet hangers. I switched over to that whenever I moved, but I didn't have any that had this. And so I got a set of 20 that can hold bottoms. So I'm very excited about that and being able to put that into my wardrobe. And in fact, I'm gonna see how many of these I use, but I might end up buying myself another set of these. Every year my mom kind of buys me my yearly supply of perfume. I wear the same perfume almost every single day. I've been wearing the same scent for years, to the point where, like, if someone smells me, they know that this is my scent, my signature scent, and it's Daisy by Marc Jacobs. I've just always liked how light it is. Not everyone loves like floral tones, but I like it. I like that it does stay with me all the day, but not to the point where like I can really smell it a lot, but other people will be like, oh, your perfume smells good. I get a lot of compliments on this. And again, at this point, the people that know me well, that are in my life, just associate me with this scent, and so, you know, just own it. It is my scent. All right, lastly, in our stockings, we've got like some cocoa candy and some socks. My mom also gave us a gift card, and I got one to a restaurant, so I'll probably use that this weekend actually when my friend Matt comes over to visit. We can go out and get some food. I did get a little bit of Christmas money and wanted to go shopping, so like I said, I went shopping pretty much the day after Christmas, and I wasn't going to go to the mall. I stayed home pretty much all day, and then suddenly at like 5 at night, 5 in the evening, I thought, okay, I'm out of foundation. My foundation stick is like basically to the end. I need to go to Sephora and get some foundation because my foundation is expensive. It's Makeup Forever's HD stick, which is $43 and is never on sale. And so I wanted to go get that, and I was like, no, I'll have a look-see around, you know, at Torrid, Lane Bryant, etc. So I went and got my foundation and went to Torrid, went to Lane Bryant, and saw nothing. Not a dang thing I wanted. Okay, I did end up getting some underwear at Lane Bryant. They had 4 for $18 clearance for their underwear. I won't show those to you because they're underwear, but I like their boy short style if you really need to know. But like there was nothing special, which was kind of sad, at least in store. Like I saw one jacket at Torrid I wanted to try on, but they only had it in a 0 and a 00, so that wasn't gonna work. But then I went to Aldo, and I knew the next day I was going to go out with my mom and my sister-in-law to go shopping, and I was planning on wearing that animal print skirt that I had gotten from Loft. And I was like, oh, it'd be cute if I had like a red bag to go with it. And so I was kind of thinking like either bright red or like a maroon color. And so I ended up finding this kind of like muddy brown red purse at Aldo. It's a crossbody and the strap is a good length. I love crossbody bags. Pretty much like this size of a purse is all I'm going to ever work around. I don't do big purses. And I tend to like softer fabric. So the fact that this is kind of, it has a zip all the way up, which sometimes I don't do, but it's a soft fabric, so you don't feel like your hand is getting, you know, mauled by fabric, which sometimes happens. I already have stuff in here, but it's basically a really big pocket. It has a zip and it has a phone case on the side, and then in the back it also has a zip pocket, which I haven't used at all. But it went really well with the outfit I was wearing, and I'm excited about this purse. I was disappointed in Aldo's selection in general. They didn't have a lot of purses there, but I'm happy with this one. And this one actually was pretty well priced. I think new it was $35 and I got 20% off, so I paid $30 for it. I would not have paid a penny more than that for this, but I thought this was a pretty good find, and I was excited to buy it. I also got this sweater. This is from BP from Nordstrom. It is a, you know, short neck sweater. I got a couple other pieces from Nordstrom, but I think what I'll do is I'll show them whenever I do my Loft haul. That's kind of like day after Christmas, big shopping trip. But it was all online and it was all on sale. So you might still be able to check this out by the time I put this video up. But yeah, this is what I got for Christmas. I had given my mom a gift card to a restaurant in Davidson, North Carolina, and so the day after I went and got this stuff, or went shopping, we went to that and walked around, did some window shopping, and then ate at the restaurant. And I will post some pictures of there because I wore a cute outfit. Of course, again, if you want to see how I style the items that I'm sharing on this channel, always check out my Instagram. That's where I'm going to wear them and post pictures of them. But anyways, I hope you had a really good Christmas. It was a good year for me. I got to spend a good amount of time with family, and it was all like positive family time, which was, you know, it doesn't always happen on Christmas. And yeah, I just really enjoyed being around my family. I felt really grateful and felt really in the moment, which I don't know about you, but when I'm older, like sometimes Christmas can feel like just nostalgic for what Christmas used to be. And this was probably the first year in a long time that I felt like this is what Christmas is supposed to be. In the moment, it felt good, it felt right. So that was really nice. And I hope you had a good holiday season, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. So I'm sneaking back in here because I totally forgot about one of the gifts that I got that was really, really special and sweet. My brother-in-law, who is married to Katie, I've known him since I was like 14, 15 years old. They got married whenever I was like a junior in high school. I've known him a very, very long time, and I spend a lot of time with him because I spend a lot of time with Katie, and it's kind of like the three of us pretty often. And he had messaged me a couple weeks ago and was like, you know, what's a nail salon that Katie likes? I want to get her a gift certificate. And so we talked a little bit about that. Well, when I was opening my stocking, the little envelope actually got my dad's stocking, but we figured out it was mine. And my brother-in-law had gotten me also a pedicure and a manicure at a nail salon to go with Katie, and that was so super sweet and surprising. I did not expect to get any kind of gift from him. I felt actually really bad because I didn't get him anything because he was not my person. But he just said that, you know, he wanted us to go together. He thought we'd enjoy it going together, and you know, they had their first kid this year, so I spent a lot of time with them. And I just think it was his way of like very nicely showing me that he appreciated me. He is so sweet. And so yeah, that was so nice and surprising. And you know, every once in a while they just do something, you're like, dang it, now I can't be mean to them for a while. So, you know, he got a couple months of me being nice.